get it.
What must be done?
That just goes to show you you're nothing but a whiskey delta.
Pathetic. Pathetic!
Who questions my ability?
I'm absolutely livid. I am forsaken.
Not a problem.
We are heading into game 1 of finals.
The oath has been taken.
Well, looks like Reza might go for an invade.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Well, we see an Ignite Hecarim with TP. So this Hecarim should be going top lane, but Echo is here to scout. They might be looking at a swap lane actually.
Yeah, if Hecarim gets the matchup against Cassidy, that's gonna be really good for the blue team. We'll see what ends up happening. Looks like it's gonna be Echo mid, at least for now.
Minions have spawned.
Blue team drops the wall on the race.
And yeah, this Cassidy is going mid.
Oh,
And
looks like they are swapping actually. Hecarim will be going mid to get a good matchup.
Although the matchup is better, it's kind of like the strength of Hecarim cannot be. It's not so. Cannot be abused too much. Like because Hecarim is, if it, in a long lane like top, Hecarim is able to run down the opponent and just keep autoing after autoing. But this mid lane is pretty short.
Yeah, that's true. And you won't be able to E behind the person also, because most of the time it'll be
Yeah.
power already.
In the
You see
top lane,
Ninja actually going very aggressive here at the mid lane.
that's true.
He will have the biscuits though, so he will be able to sustain up the damage that he's taking.
We can rush
Running the start. Actually really low here actually.
Yeah, he's using his health to push the wave to auto the Cassidy. He's dropping really low.
That's a trick. Oh, that's take a power shot and dies.
It looks like a misplay actually. The corrupting potion was still in effect on the Cassidy. This Kane just can be solo killed with the parallel convergence. Drops down the stun. And, nothing much happening at top actually. I mean, Echo is gonna feel pretty comfortable against Sion. It's a mobile champion against a non-mobile champion. Kalista really showing the early game pressure.
Yeah, and Kalista with a 13 CS lead already.
Hecarim does have priority and is looking for a roam. No, he's not gonna do it. Just gonna give the scuttle over to Kane.
Looks like Ninja might be looking for a play mid.
Yeah, in the lane like mid, he doesn't get to use E. Every time he uses E, he... Oh, that's not a solo kill onto the Hecarim. Well, if you look at the comp, Syndra is not having a really fun bot lane, but this Cassidy can definitely solo carry the team if he is constantly fed with the Hecarim's head. Another fight breaking out in mid. But this Hecarim is still level 4. But the level 6 cast. And they're gonna catch out the Echo here. It's the overextending, not respecting the jungle presence.
Laning.
A summoner has
Disconnect.
a summoner has re-
Alright. Yeah, reconnected. So we're not looking at pause. Again, it's back into 8. Let's land the slingshot onto the wolves, but misses the cane. But
Yeah,
cane
Hecarim's good.
and here, Hecarim is able to pick up the kill with the speed from mid. Echo looking for another trade. There's nothing much the Sion can do. He's low on mana.
Oh, looks like they are looking for a gang mid. Jack is over the wall, charging the elastic slingshot.
Looking at another trade. Hecarim does not have
Actually,
W.
goes in, kills him before the gang even comes.
Well played by the Hecarim. I mean, well played by the Kassadin there against Hecarim. The Hecarim did not respect the Kassadin damage. Uses W too late. Wasn't able to save himself from the burst. This Echo just gonna shove and poke, shove and poke.
Sion is winning the trade though. And Kane is coming up.
Could be looking at a dead Echo here.
Looks like he is dead, unless he somehow makes it out.
Parallel convergence stuns 2%, but I'm not gonna get out there.
Blue team might be looking for a 4-man bot.
We see the signals. Pings. Yeah, but they are spotted by the Kassadin and they should look to back off here. Still waiting for opportunity. They are actually just gonna siege this bot lane tower.
Looks like every team is just gonna have to give it up. Not much they can really do.
With the Taric ultimate, it's really easy to do dives like this, and the Catalyst ultimate. No dive. Let's stun on the Syndra, and the ultimate's gonna drop by Taric. We should be looking at dead Leona as well. Leona flashes away. Yeah, the flash from Kalista to pick up the kill. Oh, Echo actually winning the 1v2 there. Oh, this Syndra is so behind. 50 CS down in just 9 minutes, 10 minutes. Flash, stun on the Syndra, and the slingshot hits on the Syndra. Teleport coming from Hecarim. They are looking at a dive, but Cassidy is here to help as well. Looking at a 4v4.
Oh, looks like red team just turns this play around. Blue team not respecting the Kane and Cassidy.
Yeah. Kane is gonna look for another kill. Second does an ultimate, but Kane was there to follow up. With the E, he's able to get out. Parallel convergence onto the Sun, just for more poke. We could be looking at a dive here actually. This Echo does have ultimate, and Sun is really low. He won't be able to defend this tower. Oh, he's actually gonna greet for the wave.
Yeah, we'll see if Echo looks for the dive here.
Parallel convergence.
Stan's done. Should be able to kill Sion here. Oh, Sion looking for the turn, but won't get it.
Not gonna do much there. The low mana Cassidy. Kane going to be rotating mid to pick up the wave. And he's gonna just pump his raptors. Wow, this dragon is taken right in their face. Zac contesting the Herald. Harry does get caught out there and has to balance his ultimate. We are looking at a lane swap here. It's gonna get outtraded by the Sun actually.
Also, but you guys have huge healing from minions.
Yeah, Hecarim's W is kinda bastard. Fight like that. Fight is breaking out in both top and bottom.
We'll hit the return.
Cassidy,
Goes back over the wall.
but it's really well prepared. Cassidy, he might actually get out here. He barely gets out with practically 0 mana.
Oh, Cassidy peeking in, looks like they wanna fight.
Yeah, this is the weak. That's the person. This Cassidy doesn't dare to go in yet. In. Should be looking to siege the tower as only Sunrise here, and her cooldowns are not ready to clear the wave. Cassidy actually 2 levels up on the Hecarim, despite the champion disadvantage in the early game.
Oh, is that going in for an E? Doesn't look like he'll get anything though.
A lot more bot side action actually to snowball the Kalista. I mean, the Syndra is really behind it, having half the CS of Kalista.
Oh, Cassie getting caught out here.
They are able to pick up the kill to clarify. And another fight.
Hecarim TP's in, looks like NGS is gonna lose it.
So good with this kind of dives. Tanking one of their gunner. Stuns the dead body. Not to mention that was a really good Kalista ult actually. Knocked up 2 people to just secure that teamfight win. Yeah, this point is gonna be pretty difficult for NGS to turn the game around. They have to let the Catalan side lane and try to defend as much resources as possible before the Catalan reaches level 16. Echo, knowing his teammates are here.
Echo really safe with the ulti.
Seems running on the Cassidy, and the Cassidy should be dead there. Doesn't have enough to be able to kill though. Just kill the Leona.
Tarek out means that they can't die this time.
Ooh, the 3% knockout with the Flash ultimate, and the Cassidy is going to go in, but only going to trade for the Tarek. That's overextending by the Hecarim, but Echo is there to pick up the kill. They are gonna protect this Zac passive.
Red team's turret
That was a huge teamfight win actually. 2 for 4.
Yeah, and they might actually, doesn't look like they can break in it.
Teleport from the Cassidy, stop the Baron. And yeah, gonna respect the Cassidy damage. And give up the Baron. Picks up the 3rd Drake of the game. Sorry, 4th actually. That's actually a Mountain Soul.
Yeah, this fight is gonna be really hard for NGS to come.
Yeah, this Mountain Soul. I mean, the soul itself is not the biggest problem, right? But you get so much resistance from the 2 Mountain Drakes. And you're gonna convert this advantage into a Baron.
Kane going in. Might look for a steal.
Well, the Terror ultimate, there's nothing much the Cassidy can do. He's not level 16, it's so sad. And they're just gonna finish up the members of NGS. Tarek barely surviving there. And meanwhile, Shelly was able to pick up a turret in the top lane.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
They are looking to end the game with the teleport from Hecarim.
Doesn't look like NGS can defend this with the lone Syndra being alive.
Zac is gonna chase down the Syndra to prevent any chances of defending this.
It looks like that's game 1.
24 minutes, 21 to 11. I mean, although the Hecarim got solo killed quite a number of times, they were able to secure the win with the Echo and the really fat Kalista in the bot lane. So you see 110, 111 actually, CS difference in the bot lane.
Pathetic.
Hey, you're lost. I get it.
Your judgment is clouded. Seek clarity.
That just goes to show you you're nothing but a whiskey delta.
Well, now I'm just mad. forsaken. I'm absolutely livid.
Not a problem.
You used to be cool.
Hey, so this should be the second match of the WCCB LoL Tournament Finals. Team No Game Sense versus Ambulance. Still a very interesting roll swap here from Team No Game Sense. Apparently it looks like the arena is going top rather than the gangplank.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
We see an invade here from Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Rakan does not. Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance managed to get to the other side, catches out the Rakan with the cage. Rakan probably started Q and didn't have time to dash out with his W or to flash since he was chain CC.
Minions have spawned.
Meanwhile, can we also talk about the Syndra ADC over on No Game Sense side? It's a very interesting pick. Graves here tries to take his blue, but does get caught out of the game. Like the Rakan has to flash and burn a pot. Well, Gangplank here coming for the roam just to get a bit of damage onto the Kassadin. Scale of Slash here coming from Karma, and another good cage coming from Vika, so as the Kassadin Q, and Graves does go down here. It's looking pretty sad for Graves. Wukong's following the blue buff here, and could look for an invade onto Team No Game Sense bot lane, since it is not warded by Team No Game Sense. They will have no idea that Wukong is invading, and he could potentially catch out the Graves at level 1. Graves here tries to do Raptors, but does get spotted out by Wukong. Wukong just takes up his camp, ensuring that Graves does not have any form of farm. Karma also comes in for the roam,
And it's
this looks very sad for Graves right now. Really, Hakrim chooses to all in.
all in that Oriana actually. He does cancel an auto. Just gonna give the ignite to the Oriana, and Oriana should be able to save back here. But it's 2 minutes 40 seconds, and Grace is still level 1.
It is looking a bit difficult over on the jungle of No Game Sense side. Oriana burning a TP here to break the freeze. Hakrim in.
He's still level 2, and level 2 Oriana is really weak. Wukong gonna invade this blue buff actually.
And still with the smite. Graves here looking very sad, only level 2.
He's going for a greedy recall. Wukong seems to know.
Does get out with the Triumph Field as well as the potion, but
We see the question marks from Graves. I think he's questioning his life.
currently Hakrim here is out of mana. Oriana here may be able to
Level
no, that was a pretty unlucky showing. Oriana did manage to hit 3, but didn't manage to use his E in time in order to negate the damage from Hakrim. Hakrim also hit level 4 in the nick of time. Pretty unfortunate. Another cage and from Veigar.
In the last game, Hakrim was played in the mid lane and he wasn't really able to shine because mid is very short. And now we can truly see the potential of Hakrim in lane. The long lane I talk.
Still a flash coming here from Syndra. The Hakrim top lane is kind of disgusting. His W allows him to heal a lot from the minions, and he can also charge Conqueror very well. He's one of the strongest duelists out there. Bot lane does manage to catch out the Syndra here with a good combo from Syndra, but the ignite from Karma does take the Syndra down. This looks to Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance side as the main carry of the bot lane, which is Syndra, does go down here and loses a lot of farm. You know, Rakan picks up all the farm, and that's not optimal. You want your ADC to pick up the farm. We see Veigar teleporting to lane here. Top lane's also getting very shoved out. Hakrim could just go for the E charge and just all in the Oriana. With the Conqueror proc as well as W. Does get the solo kill here, even without ignite. Overall, it's just that the champion difference is just too large. This Rosov is a little questionable. This Gangplank does seem to be doing very good against Kassadin. Does manage to get a solo kill. Very nice showing from Gangplank. This point, Team No Game Sense is 2.6k gold lead down, and their jungler is still level 3. See another good cage coming from Veigar. Does manage to land his combo onto Syndra here. Wukong does manage to grab the Tiamat, and Wukong also is trying to go for the Drake apparently. His mid lane has priority, his bot lane also has priority. Graves coming in for gank on bot lane. Does get the kill on the Veigar. TP from Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance side. And it's Hecarim. Hecarim does come in, get the kill on the Rakan. And they should get a kill on the Syndra here. Hecarim does have ulti. Does he want to continue? He does. He presses R. He goes in and ignites the Graves. But Graves does go out by burning his bots. Meanwhile, Karma also gets executed by the tower going for the dive. Good combo from Kassadin here. Raw, Kassadin's a pretty disgusting champion. As soon as he hits level 16, it's a really high chance of Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance winning, as Kassadin level 16 is one of the strongest champions in the entire game.
Gameplay actually overextending, just gonna get dived by the Wukong.
Maybe he thought that since Graves was in his bot side jungle, Graves would come over to help, but Graves is just too behind. Graves only level 5 here to Wukong's level 7. Wukong may be looking to engage here. Let's get the EQR and pops out again, just to get a kill on the Graves. Will we be looking for a dive here onto Team No Game Sense bot side? Syndra charging up the balls. Let's get caved in. Syndra's outpop prematurely, and Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance does get the kill here. Unfortunately, Rakan is still not level 6 yet to be able to charm everyone who's trying to dive him. If not, it'll be a lot harder for Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance. Anyways, here we see Hecarim invading Graves jungle. Hecarim currently 3 levels up, does not have ignite, does not have ulti.
Just gonna get one
bit too greedy. Currently we see a 10Q difference over to Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance side. At this point, it's very hard for Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance. Very hard for Team No Game Sense to be able to come back here, especially with the Kassadin pick. Syndra does manage to get a stun here onto Veigar. Veigar does flash.
Rakan actually just gonna get one shot. And Veigar and Kama are both very low here. Syndra could look for a play, but
we see a roam from Kassadin. That could be another dive. Currently the tower is very low.
should be an easy dive.
Oh wait, Graves is here to counter gang. Syndra does get one shot by the Kassadin.
Teleport from Oriana. It's gonna use Flash and Shockwave.
Let's get a Q onto Veigar. May get another Q here on the Kassadin. You see a roam here from Gangplank. Should get a Q here on the Karma. Karma does not have Flash. Shut down over. Kassadin tries to recall, but it's in a very bad spot here. I don't think he'll be able to escape. You know, Wukong getting the Rift Terror top lane was a good triple kill onto No Game Sense side, but they lose their entire top lane pressure. Since Wukong has Rift Terror, you could choose to pop it at top of mid lane now for the turret gold. If Wukong pops the Rift Terror at top lane, the Rift Terror will be able to one-shot the tower and let them first tower gold as well as the tower plating gold. We see Oriana here getting one shot by the Hecarim.
Look at that killing from the minion wave.
Yeah, Hecarim top is just disgusting. It was meta like about last year until it suddenly became unpopular. But we see another skirmish here in the jungle. Rakan does get the charm, but Wukong still manages to get out. Wukong just currently very tanky
Been destroyed.
with his passive and the fact that he's also level 9. You see Rift Tower getting dropped mid lane. Currently mid lane's turret is at 3 tower plating. Rift Tower should get about 2.5 tower plates. You see a flash coming here from Gangplank. Kassadin almost falls but does survive. We see a 10k gold difference currently at 12 minutes. Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance could just go for another tower here. Do we see Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance overextending? Graves comes in for the flank. Let's get a few autos onto Team Starcalling Astral Ambulance bot lane. Gangplank here coming in, out the Karma, and they do get a double kill onto SAA's bot lane. Bro, pretty cocky from SAA. Overextending there when they could just back off, take all of the jungle farm. Now Hakrim here coming for the flank, but his E movement speed bonus just ran out, so just chooses to go for the minion wave instead. Hakrim here could be able to do a 1v3, but we've seen right here he may not be able to 1v4.
Red team has slain dragon.
We will hack him out onto the Graves. Graves does flash out and escape. Kassadin tries to go for the follow-up but does not want to out into a 5-man team where he could get shut down and die. As she's a Kassadin, he would just choose to scale to level 16 and could just possibly 1v5 the entire team of No Game Sense if played correctly. Orianna here does get caught up by the Glacial Augment GLP. Does a stun as well. Falls. This Veigar ADC pick is really showing itself with how potent its stun cage is. Graves tries to get a jungle farm, but that does catch Hakrim in the jungle. Hakrim, does he get a kill on the Graves? Oh, he does! The last Ignite tick just managed to wipe out Graves. Very close from the Graves, but ultimately kill goes over to Hakrim. Orianna does get another good ultimate. Catches out the Karma, and they also do get the Kassadin here since Kassadin was also not fast enough in backing off. See Gangplank out here, do they also catch out the Veigar? Veigar does have Glacial Augment, does have GLP. No way he burned it, but he has Cage. Hakrim comes in for the flank, just takes out about 75% of Orianna's HP in one shot. Off the R here, also managed to take down the Gangplank. 13k gold lead over the SAA. We see 9 kills Hakrim top lane, 5 kills Wukong jungle with 72 CS difference. That's more than double of Graves' farm. Graves currently looking very sad. Meanwhile, Syndra doesn't even have a first item, while Veigar already has his GLP as well as Magi's and a Rod.
Wukong gonna BM there. I mean, he's really ahead.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like Team SAA could potentially do a 2v5 with Hakrim and Veigar if played right. We see another dive here from Karma and Kassadin. Kassadin does get chunked here by the Gangplank. Does get out. See another dive here from Hecarim. Does take down the Graves. With Hecarim be going for another one. Hecarim currently has his ultimate. Goes in for ultimate, but does get exhausted. And gets out. Oh, does he? Does he? He does, with the shooting from Karma. The clutch shield. And keeps his goal daunting. Now we see a TP here from Kassadin. Very cocky. Wukong goes in for the ultimate, does knock out Orianna as well as Syndra. Slashes goes in for the second knockout on the Syndra. And does get the double kill. Apparently this Wukong is really fat and really strong.
Can actually just look to end the game here.
However, there is wave clear over from Gangplank's side as well as from his ultimate. I don't think they'll be able to end here without inhibitor minions. Take a look for the dive on the Gangplank. But the entire team responds, so it'll be very hard. Another good shockwave from Orianna. Catching out the Wukong as well as the Veigar. Meanwhile, Hecarim outs in, ignites the Rakan, gets the Rakan down, almost lives from the Triumph heal. Hecarim tries to chase the Karma, but Karma does turn it onto Gangplank.
And that was a 2v5, but they trade 2 for 3. Just goes to show how okay they are in this series.
But they can choose to be cocky. It's 14 to 32, and they are about 13k go up. It's a really big difference here. Oh, Kassadin does try to go for the Drake here and gets executed. Okay, that is really cocky.
That's kind of BM actually.
We see a double Magi onto Team SAA's side. Although Kassadin does lose his Magi tag after that horrible dragon take. Wukong just goes for the dragon here anyways. Graves doesn't know whether it's taken or not. Presses out thinking that it can be stolen, but does not get it stolen. Meanwhile, Hecarim pops R, gets chunked by Rakan here. Does not get anyone. There's a flash GLP from Veigar. Does get the kill onto Graves. Graves getting caught out. Hecarim chooses to disengage here. Another good shockwave from Orianna. That's like 4 good shockwaves. Okay, Orianna does get a kill on the Veigar. Does also catch out the Karma. Currently Wukong very low. Can they manage to get a Wukong?
I think SAA actually put the 5-man Orianna out over. That's kind of BM, not gonna lie.
That's very true. You must always be cautious of the Ori ball at all times and just walk over the Ori ball.
You see the pings onto the Baron. I think they're just gonna look to end the game here.
SM should be able to take the Baron at distance speed here with the Veigar W. However, Team No Game Sense know they are taking Baron, but it's only Gangplank coming to contest, and Gangplank does get caught out here with its flash down. That should be an easy Baron over to Team SAA side. They do secure the Baron with Meanwhile, Graves getting caught in the jungle. Cassidy looks for more. That shield coming over. Karma does go down here from the Rakan. Rakan gets a return Q. Akrin tanks the tower. Does not die here. Gangplank ultimate trying his best to defend the base. It's only him and Graves now. Can he save the game? Wukong goes in for the R, gets one shot deleted by the Viger. Gangplank gets deleted. And that's the ace. SAA win. SAA should get first place here in our tournament. Congratulations to Team SAA for winning first prize.
So this marks the end of the West Coast CC YEC Circuit Breaker Esports Tournament, and shout out to the West Coast CC YEC for organizing this event.
Yeah, and for future events, remember to follow the West CC YEC on its various social media platforms in the description below.